Hey YouTube, yeah, this is Young Tole Concept again. I want to go through these pictures from start to finish. So I'll be showing you how I retouched from this to this, from this to this. You can see I walked around the air, then we had a skin retouched from this to this. You can see it's not an easy task. Show this picture like things now. So what we just do now is to do our retouching proper. So the first thing I do after before any retouching is to duplicate your layer. That's your frequency separation, so you can be able to do your FX easily. So Control J will do that, or Command J on your Mac, or just right click on this background, then just duplicate layer, then okay, any one of it will work. So now you anything you want to do, you have to do it on a new layer, which is this one. So first thing I will do about this picture is to fix my hair. You can see the hair looks very rough, very rough, and I don't like the way it is, the way it looks. So I'll need to push it out a little bit and make it more smooth. So I can see we don't have enough space up, so I'll be cropping again to my 4 by 5. Let me drag it up into so that I'll have enough space at the top. Okay, content and refill. Then I just try to crop so to fill up that part itself. So Photoshop has this issue, has this sweetness that it's I most basically use it for my retouching, then my color grading, then I bring my picture back to capture one to finish my final edit. So now let me fix the air now. I'll do that using liquify to liquify. You come to your filter, then liquify. I'm sure every Photoshop should have it. I'm sure every Photoshop should have it. So I'll reduce my brush size. What I'll do now is I'll just pull out the air a little bit. As I used to say, too much will be too much. So just don't do too much. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too much. Not too much. Okay. Still reduce the brush. Now I'm still going to use other tools to fix the rough edges. This is just to liquify to bring it into shape. So this is like an air liquefaction process. I don't know if there's anything like that, but just to make sure the air is neat and all. You have to make sure it's from the afro round afro shape like that. So now let me see before and after, before and after, before and after. So okay, let me click on OK. Let me click on OK and see how the hair looks now before and after. So I'll be using my stamp tool, my clone tool, sorry, my clone stamp tool, which is this one, clone stamp. Then I'll just do just to fill up all this part that looks very rough. Fill up this part that looks very rough. So you don't do too much, but you need to just make sure it's neat. So point for error, that's the truth. The more you work, the secret about retouching is just that continue doing it. Don't stop once you are tired. Still retouch and retouch more pictures. So tactics make I think they said it does not make perfect, but just perfect just makes you be better than yesterday. That's the secret. The more you practice, the more you see the hidden part of the work you do. So continue practicing. Don't stop, because the more you practice, I don't know what's happening. the thing they do my Photoshop now. So the more you practice, the more you see the secret part of the job you're doing. So just keep on practicing, practicing like that. Someone can do it this in a better way, but I prefer this. Now just pass it out, pass it out, and come here to pass it out. Now the thing is, Photoshop is giving me headache today. Okay, I think I have done some. Come to this then liquify here, liquify. So you just click on liquify and let it open. I want to fix and bring this part out a little bit. It's not forming that round shape, so I'll just need to push this out a little bit. Yeah, you are in liquify. I want to bring this part out, so just still use this tool. That's your, or what's it called? Forward one two. I didn't say it the other time. I'm sorry. Forward one two. Push it out a little bit, so you can have that nice afro look. And okay, let's just pull it out. I'm trying to get that shape perfect. Okay, for me, I think I'm pretty there already. I think I'm there already. Okay, I think that will be all about the air. That will be all about the air. So let me say our before and our after. So that's all about the hair. What I'll be doing now is just to do my micro dodge and burn, my global dodge and burn, then my frequency separation. Then I'm done with the picture on that part. So now what I'll do next is just to remove the patches. You can see some patches on her clothes, some on her body, everything that needs to be fixed. Like this, it has to go. You can use your healing tool, but I prefer using my patch tool. I just love my patch tool so much because for me it does a beautiful job for me, so I prefer using my patch tool. You can use your healing brush tool, it does the same thing. I want to remove most of her birthmark. I can see she has some of her birthmark here, so the picture can look as natural as possible. I'm leaving some of her natural birthmark, so to give her picture this sweet natural taste, so it won't look like a retouched the picture. I've said it before, too much is always too much. Too much is always too much. Just try and make your picture as neat as you can to retain that beauty. I'll try and patch just to remove the spots, the blemish on her body. That'll be like the beginning of your student, so you will have less work to do in your FS. Just remove the blemish. You can see she didn't have too much. She have a very nice skin. She didn't have too much blemish. Okay. I wish I would go back to my liquify to fix one or two things. I'm seeing something I need to fix in my body. So I think that's destroying that part. So let me try. I'll try and fix this line, the line on our clothes. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay. Yeah, that's gone. It came back. Gee. Let me leave it. I would fix it in a different way. I'll try and fix it in a different way. So as I've said earlier, one thing about retouching is that the more you retouch pictures, the more you get faster, the more the trick of you knowing different way to fix things. You don't need to do too much in your retouching since it's not this picture is not like an not like a beauty shoot whereby you need to have a close up shot of something. If it was to be a beauty shoot, I need to remove everything I need to be removed. But this is still, yeah, that's gone. So let me move to her face now and see how we can fix or remove any blemish from our model's face. She's a model too because she's one of my students. She model for. My name is Tife. I'll try if I can tag her in the description below. So um, let's this need to go. This one need to go. This need to go. So okay. So I think the face is okay for me. She didn't use any makeup at all. It's a natural look, so just wanted it to look as natural as possible. No makeup, nothing, no filter. So I will leave that mark. I can't remove it because it's part of her. It's part of her. So for me, I think I should be done with this. I think I'm done. I'm done with fixing and removing blemishes. I'm done with fixing and removing blemishes. I will need to go back to the refine now. I want to try and push out this part a little bit, so we can have that shape. And so as you retouch, you'll be going back and forth. That's just the secret. Once you see a new thing you need to fix, you have to come back and fix it. It's better we do this now until you're done retouching, then finding errors here and there, and now start fixing errors after everything has been done. So with this, I will need to push this out a little bit. Push this in from this end. Push this out not too much. So she will have a good shape. I think I'll need to push this in too. So she won't have this hunchback feeling kind of. Trying to give her a good shape. Photographers, they should just give us special room in heaven because we are doing great job for humanity. We are helping the humanity, especially females. We are doing good jobs for them. I think I prefer it that way. Prefer it that way. Okay, good. Okay. So next thing I will just do now is just to start my touching proper. What I will just do now is just to start my touching proper. So let's check our before and after. Our before one more time, then our after. I think we've gone a long way, but we're not there yet. So what I'll do next is just to use one of my action, that is the complete dodge and burn. I just like doing dodge and burn. Because dodge and burn, I've gotten to know that dodge and burn is a very strong tool when you're retouching. Once your dodge and burn is perfect, your finger exhibition may not even need to go as stretchy or as lengthy as you need to go. So what I'll just click on one of my action is complete dodge and burn. Completely. And I've said it earlier, my lot and my presets, both for Capture One and Lightroom and Photoshop lot, they are available for sale. And I also run a one-on-one class workshop for starters and someone that doesn't need a brush up. I run a one-on-one class for retouching, for retouching, for it. I run a one-on-one class for retouching. So what I do now is just I will come to this is my inverse check layer. Click on your inverse check layer, then come to the levels. I will click on the levels, then I will drag it. I like dragging it down to, let's say, 55 or thereabout. 55 is fine by me. So now what inverse check layer does is that the highlight becomes the shadows. That's the highlight becomes dark, then the shadows become lighter. So now let's look at this picture literally. This is a black spot if I'm not wrong, but in your inverse check layer it becomes, yeah, it's dark here, but on your inverse check layer it becomes light when you turn on. it becomes light. So now what you do in inverse check layer is that you just look at the picture. Inverse check layer, sorry, your micro dodge and burn is it's just used to balance the color, like even out the light, sorry, even out the light in the picture. Now you can see that light hits pictures differently. If you check this now, you can see this part is light, this part is dark, this part is dark, this part is light. So shadows and highlights. So it's just to even out the light movement around the face, around the body, around the picture. That's what you do. You need to balance it off and make it looks even, and make light looks even. That's what you do for your micro dodge and burn. Your micro dodge and burn. So you have to use a brush, and your brush has to be on one. Your brush has to be on one. What you do now is just to one. Then I will talk about my inverse check layer. Then brush, come to my micro dodge and burn, come to my dodge, come to this layer, come to this layer. Then I will check any part that looks lighter than normal. Part that looks lighter than normal, I'll just toggle on. Then I will just paint over any part that looks lighter than normal. Just toggle on and just brush over. If you're using a tab, it's best for you because if you're using a tab, it's best for you because it's going to be, you have control over the way you brush, over the flow and all sorts. Now let's see our before and after from this. Before and after. Now let's see without our inverse check layer, and let's see the effect generally. Consider that those dark parts have been fixed a little bit, so you don't brush too much. Now this line is dark, generally is lighter than normal, so like in real sense, because these are inverse check layer. Your inverse check layer, you have to come to your dark part. Then I'm on burn now. I've switched to burn. So I've moved to burn. This part too looks darker than normal. Just come. Then sorry for that. My hand went off limit. So come to my, I like brightening up the under eye because I'm sure we used to have more shadows there. It used to look dark, so you need to just dodge it out. Dodge it out. So now let's see our before and after. You can see how this part now looks rhyme. I think I've done too much here. I think I've done too much here. Oh, sorry, I was dodging the wrong layer. Now I'm trying to bring, yeah, I've done too much, so I'm trying to return it back to its normal shape. Okay, okay, I think I've corrected that. So let's zoom out. I've done too much here too. I think I've done too much there too. Okay, let me just try bring it back a little bit. Okay, okay. Try reduce it more. Okay, I think just need to work. I need to go very fast on this. So for the sake of the video we're doing, I won't just go into details. The secret is just for you to understand. So I will just do more of working now, then less of talking. So you guys will just look through and see how I just brush over the part that needs to be fixed. And it's not every part you see that is dark you start burning. No, no, you have to just look at the part that looks lighter than normal, or the part that looks brighter or darker than normal. Then just fix that part. So you guys can just send me a DM if you need my actions, my lots, my the lots, the preset, and if you need a class too, you can send it there. YouTube is just a place we just have to just drop content. And please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. Please. I think I'm still on less than 200 subscribers. It's funny, yes. I'm proud of it. The secret is being consistent, and I'm trying my best to just build up the page so that people can learn and everybody will be happy. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do that now and turn on my notification bell. So anytime I drop a video, you'll be notified that Young Tolly Concept just drop a video now. Please you need to support me by subscribing to my channel. And if the video worth watching, share with your friends and let them just enjoy too. Let them enjoy, and not only you that will enjoy the goodness of the Lord. It's funny though, but please just share with your friends. So I won't be doing too much. I think I'll just think of the hand looks the light looks even on the hand. Okay, except some part that I'm seeing that looks very funny. Okay, this one is part. Remember your flow should still be at one, not touching your flow. Just I think I need to bring that down a little bit. Let me work on the next part too. I won't be doing going into details, just a little bit. For the sake of the video, so we'll avoid having long videos, and people get bored when they watch videos that are very long. They get bored easily. Just let's just go to details. And if you need more explanation, you can just register for the class. It's affordable though. It's affordable. It's affordable. Pretty affordable. Not cheap, but it's affordable. Let me use that English. So for me, I'll just do little on this legs too. I think the light went round evenly because I used a very big softbox, very big one that made the light spread all through from this side to the other side. So I think I should be done with that. So now let's see our before and after. Okay. Oh, seeing that too much. So now I'll close this and I'll talk of my reverse check layer. Then let's see our before. Then let's see our after. Before, then after. You can see the evenness in the light and all light spreading around. So what you do now is just click on your the next thing you do now is your frequency separation, which is your FS. It's gonna smoothen the skin. Then I can see a little patch here. Let me fix that before I go to my frequency separation. Let me patch this. You can see that I think she has sweaty face or something at that point. So let me try and fix it too. The best part is for you to fix this thing before you go to FS. If not, you will end up meeting it back because FS will not fix anything for you. So okay, I think I need to go to my FS now. So YouTube, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please one more time subscribe to help me grow, and drop your like and drop your comment so to help the video reach more people and tell YouTube that I'm doing a great content. Please. So what I'll do now is just my FS. There's an action for it. There's an action for it that I use, which is I think I bought this from Prince Mating, if I'm not wrong. Prince Mating is an awesome photographer. So I got this actually from his advanced FS. Once you just click on it, if you watch few of my videos in the past few weeks, what I just do is just to use around a reasonable Gaussian blur. For a full portrait, I do 4 and 5, but for portrait that looks like this, I do 6, basically 6, 7, 5, depending on how my mind tells me. But I will do 6 for this today. Then, okay, my mixer brush is what I do, what I use. The other techniques in doing your FS, that's frequency separation. But I prefer my mixer brush techniques. I've always been using the lasso tool, then gun sharp method, but this brush is the perfect one that I use now. So when you check your mixer brush, under your brush, just click on mixer brush. Your weight should be on 24, your load on 29. My mix is on 8, my flow is on 30. But you can increase your flow depending, if it's not doing what you want, you can increase your flow. Because I just prefer my flow to just be smooth and not too much. So on your lower, you brush on your lower layer. What mixer brush does is that you have to brush the transition between your highlight and shadows, just even the transition between your highlight and shadows. That's what you should just work on. And when mixing, you have to be very careful. Don't mix your highlight to shadow and don't mix your shadows to highlight. Just try and work around them separately. Your highlight separately and your shadow separately. Not too much. Just brush them. Just mix. You can see. Let me zoom closer so you can see it. What I'm doing. You can see that transition between them is what I'll just work on. So you can have a very smooth skin. And so please, one more time, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do to help me grow the page. And I think presently I have less than, at that time I'm making this, I have less than 200 subscribers. And there's a video that had 1.8k views. If I had those people are my subscriber more, I don't blow with that small. So YouTube, please, my friends on YouTube, my family, subscribe, please, and turn up the notification bell so that when I drop a video. So let's say before and after. Before, I said I don't, I basically don't like doing too much. You know what I'm saying? I basically don't like doing too much. Prefer my skin still looking natural, keeping my texture and all. I don't like applying or adding texture when I'm done. I don't really like it. It's not really my thing. Oh, I think I've destroyed that part. That's what happens when you use highlight to shadows. It's destroyed that transition. You need to be careful when working on, when doing your research. You have to be very careful. Very careful. So about my audio, I'm sure I'm trying my best to improve my audio. I don't have the tools yet for recording perfect audio, but please just bear with me. Anyway it sounds, just bear with me. I'm sure you can see my screen. I'm sure I'll try as much as well. And if anybody can do a giveaway, no, I don't mind. You can accept your mic or accept anything you can use to support the page or the channel. So I'm working on the leg too. I'm working on the leg. I'm working on the leg. So let me work on the second leg so I'm rounding off soon. Where the picture the wrong go now? I run into picture. So after this is just global dodge and bond. Then we are just a little bit far to the end, a little bit close to the end, a little bit close to the end. Just brush. Okay. Now I think I'm left with this part of our body. I think I've been able to make justice to the rest. When you're doing your image, please try and zoom close and zoom out so that you'll be able to see the way client will see it. Your client you're trying to satisfy will not zoom your picture that close to see it. But when you zoom out, you'll be able to see the difference in those images. You see the difference in the image. So let's zoom out. Okay, let me try and work on this part, the hand part. Let me try and work on the hand part. Let me try and work on the hand part. Okay, I think I should be done on that. I think I'm done. With this, I'm done with my frequency separation. Let me zoom out so you can see our before and our after. So let me show you our before and our after. Before and our after. You can see how smooth the skin is. Okay, before and our after. So after this, what I'm going to do next is just my global dodge and burn. Global dodge and burn. I have an action for that. Global dodge and burn. If you need my lot or my presets, you can actually just send me a DM on Instagram or here on YouTube. What I do after using the action, I just create a black and white layer. And why do that does that? It helps me. I'll drag down the black and drag down the. I'll drag down the red and yellows. It helps me just to easily see the highlight and shadows in the picture. What Michael Dodabon does is that it enhances the highlight and your shadows. It enhances it, makes it very, very obvious. So when you use a black and white marks on them or adjustment layer, it helps you see them differently. So come to your normal brush, then your flow should be on 3. Your flow should be on 3 now. Then come to your, let me like, I like do my dodge first. Let do my, you look for any part that is bright just to enhance it more. Paint with your white brush, enhance it more. These are techniques that make your picture looks beautiful. You can see the part I'm working on. See those parts. You can see them. Just brush them over. Just make them visible. Create that pop. Create that light effect. So highlight. That's what I'm trying to do now. Making our highlight highlighting. We make your shadow shadowing. If there's anything like that. So let's try and work on it. You can see how bright this place is now. Just brighten it more. Let's try and work around the transition, the highlight and shadows. You can see this labs. It looks bright, so work on them. This part that looks bright too. Okay, let me try and create line here. The dark as the shadows. Shadows create shadows. Now you don't the secret is that anybody that is a dark skin person, don't burn too much for them. That's all the simple trick. For a dark skin, don't burn too much, and for a light skin, don't highlight too much. Because some people, some makeup artists will do a bit that you not even know what to do because the picture is already perfect. They've done their great job with their contour, done their great job with the highlights and their shadows. They've done great job already. But remember, this picture is without the makeup, so you have to just try and make it as beautiful as possible. As beautiful as possible. So I think I'm adding off with my highlight and my shadows, my dodge and burn, my global dodge and burn. So let me take off the black and white adjustment layer. Let's see what we have. Let's see how far we've gone. Let's see how far we've gone. Okay. So let's see now. It's my before and my after. Wow. And see how pop the color looks like. The skin and all the light and dark parts. So I think that's all about my global dodge and burn. So what I will do, I'll take off, I'll delete this layer. What I'll do next is my colors. I'll just play around with colors, then I'll color grade and I think that'll be done for now. Okay, before I do that, I would like to just do my eyes and teeth whitening. There's an action for that too, eyes and teeth whitening action. The eyes and teeth whitening action. To put life to the eyes, that is what it does. And to the teeth, just to make it looks white. Okay, okay, nice. Okay. I think there's no teeth here, so I'll just leave it like that. I'll reduce opacity, I'll reduce the flow of this opacity of this to let's say like let's say let me draw it down so let's say 80 is fine. 80 is fine for me. 80 looks natural. What I'll do next is just walk around the light. What I'll just do first is to add levels to it. I'll add levels to it to come to this part. So we're starting from add levels. Then this I like adding. I don't add more than five depending on the picture. For this I'll do four. Four is fine. Now add more highlights. Now I'll come to my okay, let me do selective color. Let's do where's my selective color. Okay, let me do a color balance. Let me do a color balance before that. My mid tone is the skin, so I would like it to have more of red. Let me bring it to the opposite side. Okay, good. Let me add little green to my mid tone, then little of yellow. My shadows. Let me add I'll add more of green to my shadows. And I'll add more of blue to my shadows. And let me even like that. Let me go to my highlights. Highlights. Let me make it blue. A little bit of blue. A little bit of red too. It's perfect for me like that. Now we're grouping these three together in a group. So let's say before, then after. You can see it looks like the picture is already collaborated. It looks like that. So to add your color grade, my color grade to it. So I'll come to my color lookup. Then I would think I should be able to find my folder where my lot is. Okay, I have a few here. This is a dark skin. Okay, let me do the skin one. So my DM for my color grade. Some of them I don't have a price tag on them yet. I think I love this. I love this. I love the way it feels. Let me add one more to it. And I will just reduce the opacity of each and every one of them. But I love the skin texture of this picture now. Let me add one more. Let me add one more. Okay, let me do my dark two. My dark two. Okay. Let's see the result of both of them. Oh, I think I love this too. This has this melanin feel. It has this melanin feel. If I reduce the opacity of this to let's say 40, then the opacity of this of the first one, let's say I'll bring it down to let's say 60. Okay, let me just reduce it and see. At the point I'm okay with it, I think I'll just stop. I think 80 is fine for me. Let me stop on 80. 80 should be beautiful. Let me do 80. Okay, now let me put my two lots in a folder so that I can show you the before and after. That is basically how I accommodate my pictures though, just with my lots. Sometimes I just try to play around. I can use up to 5, 6 lots in just one picture. So this is my before and my after. So now let's see how far we've gone. Let me see how far we've gone. Before and after. Before and after. So what I do next is just to add overlay to the picture. So I'll come to my some of the overlay that I'm going to be using. Just put the two on them on the picture. Just click on enter. I'm sure I'll click on enter for the second one too. It's just to give this natural, like she's in a garden feeling, kind of like she's in the Garden of Eden where Adam and Eve ate apple. So just to give that feeling, that's why I want to like the way this garden looks, the way the flower and also look like. So I will toggle this off and I'll work with this first. Control T or Command T, then I will drag it to fill up the whole frame. But what I need more is just the tree part. Oh, hold your alt then drag. Hold your alt then drag. Okay. Let me click on enter. I'll be moving in. I'll need more of the garden, more of the tree. So I'll be dragging the tree to slowly transforming. Okay. Just use your move tool. I'll be moving more of this part into the frame. So I'll change the blending option to overlay. Change the blending option to overlay so it can apply it on the background. Yeah, I think I'm liking it. Now what you now do is just to come to this layer, the one last layer you marked. I want to select the background. So what I just do is just to click my quick select tool and I just click on select subject. And select Photoshop will perfectly select the background for me. Just select background for me. So I'll have a perfect and neat background. Okay, I think Photoshop have done a perfect job. Just need the chair in. Okay, let me just bring the chair in a little bit. The stool she's using, sorry. Okay, I think I'm okay like this. Stool is so neat. Okay, okay. Um, Photoshop is just hanging today. I don't know what the problem is, but we move. Anyway, should we move? You guys can support my channel. If you can give me a new laptop, I don't mind. So let's just see how it goes. Please subscribe to my channel one more time. Oh, I didn't do that perfectly. I do this in different ways though. Some people can take their stress to just click on the background and to pick out the background by itself. Photoshop is getting smarter, getting smarter daily. So I think I'm okay like this. What I'll do next is just to come back to that layer. Turn it up. Come to the other layer. The overlay you want to apply. Overlay you want to apply. Then hold your alt, then click. Hold your alt, then click on your layer on your marks. So you are inverting the marks. So I'm inverting. So the yeah, you can see how the picture is now in front now. That means you can even reduce the opacity of this. It's at 100. So I'd just like to bring it down to let's say 30 or 40 is fine. 30 or 40 is fine. Okay. I think I'll just do 40. 40 should be fine. Sometimes I like blowing it so it looks smooth and all, but I will leave this for now. I would like to blow it. So let me have the other overlay. That one that looks like a rainbow on her. I will do that because the black background. I will do screen. So the black have to go off. The black have to go off when you apply screen on the dark on the black overlay. Screen will take off the black then to remain only the white part or any part that is visible aside from black. Just do this. So it's on her hair. On her head, so I will need to move it to the head part. Need to move it to the head part here. It's not looking well because we don't have enough space. But we move, I will still drag it out, so like that. So half of it will be outside, and half will be inside. Let's just do like that. And you can tell not to add it, I just needed that effect. So just work with your hand, but if you think you don't need it, I may try to make this one look differently. Okay, I think it's fine like this. It's in the middle of our hair. Okay, I think I'm fine. So on this note, I think I'm done with this picture. Just click on F and let's see it on full screen. Wow, I think I love what I'm seeing. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? It looks as natural as possible. Her skin, her face, her smile. She's a beautiful girl too. So let me see how far we go. So these are before. So these are before we move from this to this to this. So that's all we have to do in Photoshop. What I do basically, I come back to my capture one and I had little effect before I export. My exports is done in capture one. So I go back to capture one and do the needful after saving it now. We'll just save this and we'll go back to our capture one to do the finished product. So come back to capture one now. So this is my picture. I came from this to this. Let me view the full screen so you can see how far we've gone in capture one. So we came from this to this. It's very funny. Is she the same person, sir? I think she is the same person. So let's just what I don't capture one after one capture one. I add a little vignetting to my picture. I love vignetting a lot. I don't add too much. Then just come to my highlighter. I just reduce my highlight a little bit more. I don't know. I just love that. Then I come to my grains. And I add a little bit of fine grains, or I just add anyone that I feel like adding. But I like adding fine grains. I don't know why. Now add it to let's say 60. And I think that's all I need to just do. I'm done with my picture like this. For me, I'm done. For me, I'm done. Like literally, I'm literally done with this picture. Nothing else I need to do than for me to just export. So please, guys, I need you guys to just please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe and just share the video with your friends. Anybody that think they need to see this video, share with them so that they can also see the beautiful work. Please subscribe to my channel. I name myself Young Toli. Guys, YouTube, peace out.